Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Rebel, and Mr. Bones, and as always, we have to give you our parental advisory. I tend to cuss like a sailor, and he talks like a pervert. So if you ain't into that, you better exit stage left. You ain't gonna hurt our feelings now because we know we're not everybody's cup of tea. And I want to first say that it is night and very late at night, so I'm trying to do stuff to keep myself up because I have a son that's up over here. Thanks to all of our storms we've had about every night this week, he's not sleeping at night because he's scared to death of storms. So bear with me. He's over here making noise. He decided he wanted a snack, and it's chips. So you're going to be hearing crunch, 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 and all that good stuff. His phone, all that. So anyways, I want to state, before I start this video, just for the people that are really anal about this, I am not a professional makeup artist. I do not claim to be a professional. I claim myself as a wannabe. I don't have no degree in makeup. I don't have none of that. But I do have a passion for makeup. I do have a passion for painting and drawing and art and all that. So kind of combine the two and I come up with the things I do. If you didn't know, if you haven't seen my little clips or follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I like to do face art. Especially this time of year. I love doing Halloween stuff. And I've had so many people ask me, how'd you do that? I wish I could do that. How'd you do this? So I decided to make this video and show you how you can do it. And we're just going to do some simple looks. I'm going to try to use stuff that I think you would have at home. And we're going to do this. And I'm going to show you step by step how to turn yourself into whatever you want. Mr. Bones, he decided he wanted to be he's not a fairy. He's not a flaming fairy. He's a bumblebee. So he wanted to be a bumblebee. But I didn't have to do his makeup because he thinks he's hot the way he is. So, but I want to show you how to do your makeup. So the first thing we're going to work on, it's simple, it's easy, and it's really cute. It's not scary. None of these are going to be scary. When you go into the scary side, that's when it starts getting to be complicated. It takes longer, so we're just going to keep it simple and cute. We're going to start off with the scarecrow. So stay tuned, and we're going to work on the scarecrow together. So here we go. The first thing you're going to start off with is do your face like you always do it. I don't have my foundation on. I just have a little bit of concealer to hide some spots because since I've been doing all this makeup, my face is like, we ain't having this bitch. So it's breaking out. So I just use concealer to cover up my acne spots and also my dark, this thing here, dark eye circles. There we go. I'm already a stupid scarecrow. Okay. I already did all that. So I also put on my brows. So just do your brows regularly. So we're just going to start at this step right here. I decided to go with the Orange Glad palette. I kind of figured everybody would either have this palette or you're going to have a palette similar to this in an orange tone. And I might use this Peachy Queen palette. I don't think nobody's really going to have this one. This is really, I think, a known indie brand. But it's got some bright colors in it. And I may get into that orange there. And I'm definitely going to use the black out of this one. So anyways, use that really highly pigmented black for these looks, okay? And also, we're going to have some eyeliners coming up. So yeah, let's go ahead and just get into the eyes. We're just going to keep it simple, stupid with the eyes, basically. I wasn't calling you stupid, by the way. I was just saying that. That's my favorite word or my favorite phrase to say right now. Keep it simple, stupid, because I tend to overdo things whenever I'm doing makeup looks. So I have to tone myself down. I have to calm myself before I really go really crazy. So the first color we're going to dive into is this bright orange right here. Just on a regular brush here. I'm just going to place this all over the lid and into the crease some. This is not a right away pigmented palette. You do have to build this one up. So just whatever your eye shape is. I know I've got a deep crease, deep set, and a very hooded eye, so just follow whatever your eye shape is. I really need to clean my brushes again, but do I do it? No. So there is a peach kind of color in here. I just blended out this harsh line that was left with that color. You don't have to do this step if you don't want to, but I just think it looks a little bit better when it's kind of blown out. This point here, you can just leave it, and I might just leave it at this point. But if you wanted to elevate it up a little bit, make it look a little bit more dramatic, I guess, or glamorous or whatever, you go ahead and you can add deeper tones into your crease. Also, if you wanted to add it to the outer V to make you more of a smoky, not a smoky, more of a cat eye, elongated eye, bring your eye up kind of thing, like I always do with my makeup. But I'm not going to do it this time. I'm just going to try to keep it as simple as possible. So I'm going to go back into that color. Now just haphazardly running it on my lower lid, or my lower lash line. There we go, my lower lid. Well, I guess technically it is a lower lid. I don't have animals in here. Tom-Tom's asleep. The dogs are asleep. So at least some of the noise is gone. I can say that. At least some of the noise is gone. So in this same palette, I got a bigger, fluffier brush here. I'm going to go with that same orange we've been using. I will swirl it in there as much as I can. There is kick up in this palette, so definitely want to tap your brush off. Now I'm going to make us some little orangey cheeks. So I'm going to look down here at my mirror. Just like that. I go back in with that same brush, with that same color I've been using. Like I said, we're keeping it simple, stupid. So, I shouldn't say that because y'all are going to think I'm calling you stupid. I'm not calling you stupid. We're just going to try to make like a teardrop, basically, is what we're trying to accomplish here. I got this brush here. I don't want that too in your face like it is. I think it's taken away from everything else. So we're just going to lightly do it. Now you can do a little circle if you want, but I'm not going to do that. I'd rather just leave it like it is. So we're pretty much done with this palette at this point. Now we're going to get into our matte black. This is where the fun will begin. We're going to work on the mouth. You can use black lipstick for this if you want to, but a lot of people don't have black lipstick, so we're going to use this. You can use your black eyeliners, as long as they're safe. I mean, just don't eat it, don't ingest it, kind of thing. Same way with the shadows. Don't, go crazy, but you can use that stuff. But we're just going to use the shadow because, like I said, I don't think a lot of people are going to have a matte black lipstick or whatever, so. This doesn't have to be perfect either. And I would not overdraw. I like to overdraw my lips in regular makeup. Since I don't have large lips, I like overdrawing. But on this, I would not overdraw. And I wouldn't really do the Cupid's bow either. I have a pretty defined Cupid's bow. If I'm going to take that away, I don't really want it in this look. Now from this point, don't go too crazy. Leave it as it is. Don't go all full out Joker, okay? Let's not do that. We don't want that. So now I'm going to take this skinnier little brush. I will go into that black and we're going to go around my eyes. Kind of as a liner. You don't have to do this with this eyeshadow. You can use your pencils for this, but I'm just going to keep it simple. Use what I got in front of me here. I'm going to do a slight little wing. And gently run that underneath my lash line. There we go. Just add a little something, and then you're, of course, will add mascara. I'm not going to do that since I'm going to be doing back-to-back looks. I don't know what to do and try to get mascara on and off and all that. So, I should have grabbed this one. Anyways, I'm going to use my liquid liner at this point. Now we're going to do the fun stuff. We want to add a little bit of stitching to this because we are a scarecrow. We have patches. So I'm going to go around this little space here. And by the way, I'm following a look that I've seen online. You can go type in cute scarecrow makeup and this look is going to pop up. I did that for a purpose, so you all have a picture to follow in case you want to do this. You can look at the picture, you can see. So from this point, I'm also going to add stitches now. Now that I've added the line, I'm going to put stitches around my mouth and on this part. Stitches don't have to be perfect either, remember that. There we go. Okay. So you don't have to go in, like I said, full detail with the stitches. You go in and shadow, make them look like they're actually real. But we're doing a cute look here. You don't have to full out go on, you know, and do all the stitch work and stuff. So now I'm going to take, there's a feather off of his stuff, this white pin here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in this part. It is not in the photo. Hers was just like this. But I'm going to go in, I'm going to add some like marks to make it look checked or buffalo printed. You can see it, there you go. Then it looks more like material that way. And also, just to jazz this up a bit, I'm going to show you something else that we're going to do really quick. Back into the orange glad. Same color orange. We're going to do one more thing just to amp up the look if you want to amp up the look. I'm going to go up here. I'm just going to add a square. There we go. So now we're going to do the same thing we did to this little thing here. There you go. Here is your simple little scarecrow look. I think it's super cute. I'll just add a little bit more. But yeah, super simple little scarecrow look. Like I said, easy to do. You can do it at home. Like I said, super easy. You can amp it up at this point. You can put on a little bit of highlighter if you wanted to. Add some glitter to the shadow or the patches. I mean, you could do whatever, but this is kind of the generic, basic kind of scarecrow look. So yeah, here it is, and I will get some close-ups. Okay, so the next look is going to be the cat, the kitty cat. I don't have the best kitty cat ears, but these are the ones I can find, so we're just gonna use them. But we're gonna start off with the cat makeup. Super easy, simple. I reapplied my concealer, got all that last off. Reapplied my concealer. I don't know if you can notice it on the screen. I can kind of notice it in person, but I put concealer right through here. And there's a reason, so you will see that in a second. Like I said, this is going to be super easy. I'm gonna keep with this orange theme since I do have orange ears. So I'm going to use the same orange brush. I'm gonna go into this palette here and use that orange right there. And all I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna lay this down on my crease. Just to give my crease a little color. So just follow whatever your eye shape is and just do this. That's it. So I'm going to take, this brush here. There's a white in this palette. I don't know how pigmented it is. This will be the first time I use this white. I'm gonna lay that on my lid. Because my concealer is creasing, so I need something to keep it from creasing, so that's why. There we go. Okay. While we're at it, I'm going to take the same brush, the same white. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to add white. Okay, there we go. Now you look like you got a white mustache, so you're good at that point. So now we're going to take an angled brush and the black shadow, or you can use a liquid liner, a gel pencil, whatever you want, but we're going to do a cat eye. So y'all know how to do the cat eye. Did you do a cat eye? Really? Do the cat eye. Okay. Anyway, do a cat eye. So I'm going to just dip my brush. I'm also going to do that. I normally don't take my cat eyes all the way across, but I'm going to on this look. I will say that shadow is a little bit more forgiving when it comes to doing cat eyes. You get away with a little bit more. It doesn't have to look as crisp, so. To where if you use like a liquid liner, my gosh, you can notice the mistake. You can notice if it's off, where shadow is kind of not faded, but I don't know, it's just a lighter edge, so you don't really notice all the imperfections like you would a liquid or just a regular pencil. Then we're going to take it and make it a point. Like a cat would have. Just like that, just lay it down that. I'm using an angled brush, and it works the best for me to get those points on my eyes there. It's so hard to get those even too. Your eyes aren't even. Mine are kind of wacky and off. So those usually are never even either, so. There you go. Okay, now we're going to go with the lower lash line. Connect that cat eye with the lower lash line. At this point, instead of connecting there, I want to bring the line down. Just like that. There we go. It's pretty simple. You could use a black liner on your waterline and stuff. I'm not going to do that. I want to brighten up that area, so I'm going to use a white liner here. I will run that on my waterline. I'm also putting it in that area right there, in between those two lines. After this point, we can go ahead, I guess I will, when we put on some mascara, because I think it would look better if it had a little mascara. Okay, so I put some mascara on, that kind of helped the eyes really open up and stuff. So now we're going to go with this brush, and we're going to go with the matte black. We're going to work on the little cat nose. So cat nose is basically kind of flat with a little curve, and it goes down. So you kind of follow really the shape of your nose in a way. So draw a straight line across the top tip of your nose there. Now do like a C shape on the outer. Like that. And then bring that line all the way down from your nose to your cupid's bow. Because they have kind of that gap in between their lip and their nose. There's that little black, I don't know if it opens up, I don't never looked, but what I would really do at this point is actually use body paint, liquid liner, gel liners, or something that'd be excuse me, a little bit more pigmented for the nose. And really something shiny, because their noses are shiny, wet looking, so that would be nice to have a liquid liner that wasn't matte for this part. There we go. I kind of went out of line up here, but that's fine. You never really notice it, so. And we're just going to line our lips with the black shadow. Just follow your lip, your natural lip. Cats don't have fillers in their lips, so you don't need a gigantic lip. I kind of went out, I'm so used to doing overdrawing. So I gotta match the sides. So at this point, you can leave it there. Just the line at the top, and leave your, like, conceal them out and make them skin tone at that point. I'm gonna go ahead and just do the full lip, because I think that that's probably what everybody would do. Like I said, it may look better with a matte lipstick and then put a gloss on it to make their lip, because the cats are going to have wet lips like their little wet noses. So there we go. Okay, Alright, now we're going to take our black liner. We got to add some whiskers. So first we're going to add little dots. And just randomly add them. You don't have to, I mean, you can do a pattern if you want to, but you don't have to do like a pattern to the little dots. I would have to look for, I gotta get another liner out. Okay. So once again, the little pointy felt tip is your best friend when it comes to these. So now we're just gonna do straight lines outward to make the whiskers. I try to connect the whiskers into those little holes there. It tends to look like you look realistic as a cat anyways. But I mean, that's what a cat, that's where the whiskers would come out of. Okay, so I'm just going to add, there's a pink in this palette. I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger. We're going to put it right there on its nose. These cats tend to have like a tri-colored kind of nose color, so. So just give a little something something. Also, mice would be the same way if you did mouse, so. And at this point, you call it done. You're good. Go out for the night or whatever. I'll just elevate it up just a bit by, I would do some contouring with some bronzer or contour. I would add blush in this area. Highlight, like to this part of the inner eye. The brow would be a good highlight, and then highlight around the temples here. On the chin would be a good highlight, and maybe a little bit of highlight on the nose. This one is like a satin color, so it has a little bit of shimmer to that pink, so I don't necessarily have to do that, but I want to get off the cam, and I am going to do that other stuff just so you can see what it looks like, and that way I'm not killing so much time by doing that, because y'all pretty much know how to put on blush and contour, bronzer, highlighter, so. Okay, so there we go. I added some highlight, blush all throughout here, and then a little bit of contour, and I also contoured a little bit around this white just to make it stand out even more, like the cat's front face. So yeah, you got a kitty look. And like I said, you could easily turn this into a mouse. Maybe not do so much of a cat eye, just a generic makeup look with the eye, and do the same feature with the mouse instead. Don't have to really put the white there. You don't have to emphasize the mouth part of the mouse unless you want to. If the nose of a mouse is more rounded than this little kind of triangle-y thing. And the same thing, you just do some multiple colors for the mouth, or for the nose, and then do your mouth black, and you got a little mouse look too. Or puppy, if you want to go puppy dog, would be the same way. Just put some floppy ears on for a dog. So here's this look. So I will do a close-up video of this and you can see it. So, and we'll move on to the next look. Okay, now so for our final look, we are going to be doing a clown. Why not? Everybody loves my clown makeup that I do, so we're going to do one that is simple, easy, anybody can do, and it's not going to be super spooky. We're not going to do the spooky, like I said. We're just going to do some clown makeup. So same palette once again. I'm going to start off with, where is it? The white. There we go. I'll just start off with the white. So I'm going to lay it down right here, just from like here over. As I need help with some creasing that's going on, so there's a silver shimmer in this palette. I'm going to use that. I'm going to lay it down right where we laid this white. And I'm going to bring it up. To my brow bone. Now in general, most people use a brush, but I like using my finger when it comes to shimmers, metallics, and stuff like that. I just think it does more of an impact. This is a really good silver, by the way. The camera's not fully picking it up, but it's really, wow. Now we're going to go with the black. So now we're going to do this outer part. So I'm just cleaning off that previous brush I used for the orange. We're just connecting the two now. We're just connecting the black to that silver. I will say the black is not blending as well as I hoped. It does good for packing, but it's not really that good for blending. Then again, black is not the easiest color to really blend out either, so now I'm just going to run it like 1/3 of the way in on my lower lash line. Now you can take that white brush that you just had and just take it, it has a little bit of white on it, but just go on this outer edge. Just kind of fade that black out just a bit. Okay. Now we can go to this brush here. This is the one I've been using to pack the black. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add some elongated triangles. You know, those points. Really a clown, they do so much different makeup. But I thought this one was kind of glamorous in a way. It's still a clown, but it was still kind of glamorous. So I'm going to define, add a line in my crease with this brush. Now I'm going to start adding the points. So I'm just going to draw a straight line up. And then I'm going to do one that's going down in about the same area. Now I'm going to make this into like the triangle. Okay, now what I'm going to do is we're going to put some sharper points on these. So I'm going to take a clean, I was going to say washcloth. This ain't a damn washcloth. Makeup wipe. There we go. Damn. I messed up my cap and stuff. Still had some black on my nose. I still have black on my nose. I thought I cleaned it up better, but because that wasn't the best brush for do a point. I'll actually use this. I forgot I had this one out. There, that's a lot better. Ta-da! There we go. There's that part of it. I think I'm going to try to add a little bit of color to this because clouds are kind of colorful and I've got a gray and black situation going on here. So I'm going to take, and I'll take this crease brush. Take this crease brush. I'm going to go into this pink color here. I'm gonna go into my crease out here. Just kind of the outer edges and just add a little bit of that pink. It's actually kind of blending more into like a gray purple. I'll go back into that black. There we go. Okay. Now, we're going to do one on a red nose, right? So I'm just going to, I think this is red. Yeah, this is red. I'm just going to put a circle on my nose with the red. This is actually a really pretty color. I've swatched this color before, but I've never used it. It is really pretty. So I think for the lips, we're just going to go like we have been doing. We're just going to do black. Okay, so I did black, and what I did was I took some of that red and put it right in the center of my lower lip. I just thought it would add a little something. So now I'm going to take that same brush we used earlier. I'm going to dive into that pink that I just used for the eyes. We're just going to rosy our cheeks up just a little bit with that color. Now, in real life, I would never put blush right up there like that. It's not flattering whenever you're doing makeup, but you put your blush right there. But for stuff like this, it works. So it just looks like I'm sunburnt now. But anyways, you get the gist. You don't have to do all that blushing like I did, but so this is it. I mean, you can use this look, change the colors, do different colors. You don't have to do these little triangles. You can do straight lines. You don't even have to, I don't know, what am I thinking? Like Bozo the Clown, he did a big round, you know, so you can block off your brows and just do a big round kind of bubble across the top of your eyes. There's so many things you can do for clown. I just thought this would be just a little bit more kind of cutesy and, you know, all that jazz. In fact, let's Zeus it up a little bit. juice it up. Let's juice it up a little bit. I've taken my Nabla highlighter here. Just add a little glow. Since we made our cheeks so rosy. But there we go. That's it. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna share the video real quick, the close-up of this, and then we're going to end this video. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed these really quick looks. Like I said, I tried to keep it simple, stupid. So I tried to keep them easy. That way anybody can do them. Oh, there's a fly in the bedroom and Braden's freaking out. Anyways, so I got to get off here, get the fly out of the room before he has a complete meltdown about a fly. I know, right? A fly. He ain't bothered by Mr. Bones. No, he's bothered by a little fly. Go figure. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know down in the comments if you liked any of these looks. If you want to try these looks, I would love to see them. Tag me on Instagram. Yeah, I would love to see them if you do them. Yeah, so like I said, let me know down below if you like this kind of video. If you want to see more of these kind of videos, I would be more than happy to do them. Like I said, it was actually kind of fun. Wasn't it, Mr. Bones? He's still in a bad mood. Yeah. Mr. Bones, you need to go back to the graveyard for a bit and take a nap. Anyways, I will, wait a minute, that's not my outro. What's my outro? Hello, Mr. Bones, tell me my outro. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. There we go. I got it back. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, I will see you guys really soon. Love y'all. Bye.